but it's not. But it is. We are Kundalini crazy in here. Yay! So Kundalini Yoga. Is there anybody new to Kundalini Yoga today? Welcome. Thanks for coming. And I love that you're here in a chair. I have like 4 people now that come to my class and sit in chairs, and I don't mean to single you out. I want you to know, because sometimes you have someone who wants to come, especially our guys, right? And they can only sit like this. So they don't want to do Kundalini, right? It's like, ew, because we sit so much. So I want to tell you, let's bring chairs for those people. Don't tell them not to come. It's not that big a deal. And we're going to see it more and more often now, because this technology has to be for everyone. We can't just only if you can sit nice and easy pose, That's just plain mean, right? So that's not what the deal is. It's for everybody. Today we're going to really work on the mind. And we're really going to honor the parts of it. In Kundalini, Yogi Bhajan a lot of the times talked about negative and the positive and neutral mind. Sometimes, though, we have this perception that we want to get rid of the negative and positive and live in neutral. No, that's not how it's going to work. We're going to keep positive and negative and have moments of neutral. Because neutral's wonderful, but it's not where you're going to be all the time. And so let's just relax around that. And part of that also is our self-talk and the way we look at our life. So I want to talk about something today, and this is what our mission is. How many of you, in your life, you get a divorce or go bankrupt or get a cold, whatever.
All 3.
Or all 3, you're sick and divorced with no money. Shit, right? And you, because you're so spiritual now, say, it's a test. The universe is testing me because stop that. The universe is so not interested in testing you. It doesn't care. It really doesn't. And here's what I want you to know about that. It is not a test. It is actually because you're ready. It's because you're great. It's because you're awesome. It's because it has a better idea. It is always, always taking you higher. And it is never going to, it's not like some weird, it's not like a freaky mom that knows you have an F and when you come home from school goes, so how you doing in social studies? When you know dang well the kid has an F. Why are you asking? You just talked to the teacher. Okay, so that's something your weird mother would do. Okay? But the universe will not do that to you. Okay? So it's not going, okay, let's do a divorce and see how ready they are. No. It gives you the divorce because it knows you're ready. It gives you the divorce because new energy is about to come into your life. It gives it to you because you're awesome and it's got a better plan. And that's really what I really want us to work on this week. So we're going to really play with it on Wednesday. Our big affirmation on Wednesday that we'll work with in class is going to be all is well. All is well. Gloria even wrote a song about all is well. And then we'll go into the sound current, the big sound healing on Wednesday about it. Because on Thursday, we are getting a big dose with that solar eclipse. And the moon will be in Scorpio. Scorpio can be interesting. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's kind of deep and spooky sometimes, Scorpio. But that's because, let me reframe that. It only is that way if you do a really good job at lying to yourself about who you really are. Then it's spooky because whoa, I didn't know that about myself, right? But if we are doing this practice and we stay with it, even if we start with 3 minutes of Sat Kriya a day, that's all. And we start to be okay with just the way we are. All is well. Then over time, when these things happen that feel like adversity or feel like a surprise, we aren't surprised. And we quickly move into, where is it going? But we allow ourselves to be human. That's why we do the thing, it's a test, because we don't want to feel what we feel. When you're getting a divorce, it's sad. Right? And no matter how spiritual you are, it's not like you're going to skip the sad part. or the lonely part. That's being human. And God is sad sometimes and lonely. And the universe wants to have this human experience. Don't gyp the universe. The universe wants to know, like, okay, I've got a sniffle and now I'm really feeling sorry for myself. How does that feel? You know, feel it totally. Don't go, I'm accepting this, when you know you're not. I know, because I just had a cold last week. I was so not in acceptance at first. Just ask Tony, I was vicious at points. But then I really realized I've got a cold and my body aches. You know? And then, then that was my present moment, and I get to be whatever that is. And so that's what this is about today. So we're going to do a really good meditation at the end to find the neutral mind. And just remember that all that we're talking about this morning is the positive and negative. And what we do, here's what Yogi Bhajan says. We experience negativity and we try to be positive. And we miss the neutral. The neutral is the money spot. Neutral is where you manifest everything. But you got to be able to really develop a grace that teeters from positive to negative and senses the inner paths. You start to sense neutral. And then you start to be in neutral more. And then that starts to be more where you don't force that, though. You let it become present. It arises in you by not being overly attached to what's great or negative. It's a perfect system. And this is our whole journey on Earth because of the way Gaia's built. She's got a north and a south pole. She's got day and night. It's the planet of insanity. No, it's the planet of polarity. And that it's not against you. Like, right? When the sun goes down, you don't go, oh my God, the universe hates me. No, it's just time to be night. So, let's have some fun. All right, let's squeeze our body first. So, inhale and squeeze everything. Hold it tight. Big exhale. Ah. Oh, that sounded so good. Fingertips on the ground. Inhale, drag your fingertips through the air around you. Take a deep, 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 deep breath. Bring your hands together over your head. Exhale into your heart. At the beginning of Kundalini Yoga, we tune in with Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And we're tuning in to the golden chain